A low-cost carrier is an airline without most of the traditional services provided in the fare, resulting in lower fares and fewer comforts. They also rely on pricing their flights as cheaply as possible to attract customers. Large portion of airlines' operating cost depends on millions of gallons of fuels that the gas guzzler aircrafts uses each year, hence airlines' profit is heavily dependent on the crude oil price in the global market. 2016 saw jet fuel prices plummet to a 6-year low, aided by the fall of the cost of crude oil. This was seen as a boon by many airlines, particularly the low-cost carriers. In March 2016, Scoot Airline of Singapore announced that it was scrapping fuel surcharges on flight tickets. With the cost of jet fuel starting to rise again, how will the low-cost carriers react? How big hole is that going to create in your pocket as far as the ticket price is concerned? In this episode of Gadgets and Facts, we are going to find out how low-cost carriers are still going to make money even without increasing the ticket price significantly. Following the drop, the cost of fuel is steadily increasing. Scoot announced it is increasing its fares in September in reaction to the prices. Jet fuel currently costs around $90 per barrel. This is up 225% from when Scoot originally announced scrapping the surcharge. Scoot's fares will increase between $5 to $30. It appears Ryanair may be quietly following suit. At the start of July, one-way flights between London Stansted and Frankfurt Hahn were the cheapest fare available on this route is €9.99. According to the U.S. Energy Information Administration, fuel prices have increased by 138% between January 2017 and June 2018. It is expected that fuel prices will continue to rise in the immediate future. Unless the cost of fuel massively rises, it is unlikely that there will be a huge increase in ticket prices. Overall, fuel is about 32% of an airline's operating costs. Whilst you may think that an airline is making a loss by selling super cheap tickets, this is actually not the case. For example, take Ryanair's €9.99 fare between London Stansted and Frankfurt Hahn. Yes, if the passenger only pays for the flight, the airline is making a loss. Because each passenger flying from the UK costs the airline €13 in air passenger duty. They offset this loss in a couple of ways. But how? For example, with Ryanair you are able to buy priority boarding and a reserved seat. Ryanair's extra legroom seats start at €15. Add priority boarding which costs from €6, and you're at €21. These two services are provided at no extra cost to Ryanair, meaning the whole amount goes straight towards the fare. So, our London to Frankfurt Hahn flight now costs €31. You may also have noticed that food and drink on board is notoriously expensive. The airline knows that if you're thirsty for 2 hours into the flight, you haven't got the option to stop at a service station and buy a bottle of water. As they are your only choice, they also put some of this profit towards your ticket fare. Finally, the airline knows that people need to travel at short notice for meetings, funerals, etc., etc. With this in mind, they hike up the prices even more. Flights from Stansted to Frankfurt, our very own €9.99 flight is listed for €342, offsetting some of the cheaper tickets sold before. So it may be alarming that fuel prices are continuing to rise. It is unlikely that the lowest cost flights will become much more expensive than they are now. Thank you for watching. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this. Thank you.